There's a jukebox in a roadside bar down on Highway 52, where 1,000 broken-hearted men have sung their way through blue. Tonight I dropped a quarter in and watched the record spin, thinking maybe somewhere far away you might hear it again. If you ever hear this old song drifting through the night, maybe you'll remember how our love once felt so right. If the melody should find you wherever you belong, just know my heart is calling if you ever hear this old song. We used to dance beside that jukebox every Friday night, holding on like love was something that would never lose its light. But time has ways of changing things like rivers change their flow. Still this old guitar remembers what my heart still knows. If you ever hear this old song soft upon the breeze, maybe it'll carry all those old sweet memories. If a lonely steel guitar starts singing all night long, that's just me still loving you. If you ever hear this old song, maybe you're in some quiet town with someone new tonight. Maybe you don't remember me or those barroom neon lights, but sometimes love don't disappear. It just keeps holding on, like a voice inside a melody, inside an old love song. So if one night the radio plays a tune you think you knew, and it brings a little tear like it used to sometimes do, that's just my heart traveling through every mile we've gone, still whispering your name through this old forgotten song. If you ever hear this old song floating through the years, know it carries every dream and every drop of tears. And if your heart remembers where our love once belonged, then maybe you'll think of me if you ever hear this old song.
Upon the window of that roadside cafe light, coffee cups and quiet laughter on a cool September night. You were sitting by the jukebox with a smile I couldn't blame, and my heart began to tremble when I asked you for your name. That was the night I first said your name, and the world felt brand new, like a song that had been waiting just for me and you. Every star above the highway seemed to burn a little flame from the moment my heart whispered the night I first said your name. We talked about forever, like young dreamers always do. Every word felt like a promise, every promise felt so true. Your laughter filled a silence like a sweet familiar tune, and the moonlight through the window lit the whole September room. That was the night I first said your name, soft upon my lips, like a prayer I didn't know my lonely heart could wish. Every mile I've walked since then still carries that same flame, burning bright inside my memory from the night I said your name. Now the years have rolled like thunder down a long and winding road, and the dreams we held together aren't the dreams we used to hold. But every time I hear your name in the quiet of the rain, I'm right back in that cafe on that night I spoke your name. Some memories fade like daylight when the evening shadows fall, but some stay strong as old love songs that time can't change at all. And somewhere in my heart tonight, the jukebox in the corner just started our old song, and every note it's playing feels like you're still alone. The floor's a little emptier since you walked out that door, but my heart keeps moving slowly like we're dancing like before. I'm still dancing with your memory in the glow of neon lights, holding on to shadows through these lonely barroom nights. could stop the time. But somewhere in the music, the song began to fade, and the love we thought was forever slowly slipped away. I'm still dancing with your memory, though you're nowhere in this room. Every step still whispers of a long-lost afternoon, and every lonely midnight your ghost comes back to me. So I keep dancing with the memory of how it used to be. Maybe somewhere you're dancing in somebody else's arms tonight, while I'm here in this old tavern under faded neon lights. But love don't always leave you when somebody sets you free. Sometimes it just keeps dancing inside your memory. The bartender just called last round, and the band is packing slow. But this old heart keeps swaying like it just can't let you go. And though the lights are dimming and the music's almost through, every step I take tonight still feels like one with you. I'm still dancing with your memory on this worn-out wooden floor, like the night we first fell in love behind that tavern door. Though the years may take you farther than these old eyes can see, I'll keep dancing in the silence with your memory. This old guitar's been traveling down 1,000 dusty roads, through barroom lights and lonely nights, and every song I wrote. But right above the sound hole, where the maple meets the scar, there's a name I carved one summer night on my old guitar. Your name on my old guitar still sings in every chord. Every note I play tonight still echoes like before. Through the miles and passing years, no matter where we are, your love still lives forever in my old guitar. We were sitting by the river with a cheap red bottle of wine. You said songs should last forever, just like yours and mine. So I took my pocket knife underneath those southern stars and wrote a little piece of you on my old guitar. Your name on my old guitar still rings through every tune, like a memory drifting softly beneath the midnight moon. Every stage and every bar, no matter near or far, your love keeps playing softly on my old guitar. Maybe you found another life in some quiet little town. Maybe someone else is holding the love we once had found. But every time I strike a chord, your memory's never far. It's written like a love song on my old guitar. Someday these strings might break apart, and the wood might fade with time, but the name I carved that summer night will always still be mine. 'Cause love like ours don't disappear, it lingers like a star, still shining through the music of my old guitar. Your name on my old guitar still sings through every line, like a ghost of every melody you left behind. Though the road keeps rolling on, wherever I may wander far, your love keeps playing softly on my old guitar. There was sunshine on the river and dust along the road, old pickup trucks and radio songs on a highway running slow. You were laughing in the passenger seat, hair dancing in the wind. Lord, the way you looked that day still pulls me back again. I still see that summer in your eyes, golden like the evening sky. Every sunset, every mile held a dream we thought would never die. Though the years have rolled on by like clouds drifting through the blue, I still see forever shining in that summer in your eyes. We were dancing by the lake shore to a jukebox down the pier, barefoot in the midnight sand with nothing left to fear. You said love was like the ocean, wide and wild and free. And for a little while that summer, you belonged to me. I still see that summer in your eyes, brightest Tennessee moonlight, like a spark that kept on burning through the silence of the night. Though the world kept turning fast and we slowly said goodbye, there's a memory still glowing from
You found a different life, different dreams and different arms holding you tonight. But every time July rolls in and the fireflies appear, I still feel your hand in mine, like you're standing right here. Now the radio plays old songs from that long gone summertime, and every note reminds me of the love we left behind. Some memories fade like daylight, but some never say goodbye, like the golden light still shining from that summer in your eyes. I still see that summer in your eyes, warm as southern skies, where two hearts learned how to love under endless lullabies. Though our roads split long ago and life carried us through, there's forever living softly in that summer in your eyes. There's a dusty little tavern down on County Line Road, where the neon sign keeps buzzing like it did so long ago. I walked in on a Friday, just another lonely night. Then I saw you sitting there in that faded yellow light, at the bar stool where we fell in love. Time was standing still, two strangers sharing stories and a couple dollar bills. That old jukebox played our song like it knew just what we'd become. Right there in that corner bar, at the bar stool where we fell in love. You were laughing at the bartender for the jokes he'd always tell, and the way you said hello to me, Lord, it cast its little spell. We talked until the closing time, like we'd always known each other. Two lonely hearts discovering they were meant for one another. At the bar stool where we fell in love, under neon lights, holding on to every word through those smoky summer nights. The world outside kept spinning, but heaven fit just like a glove. Right there in that old barroom, at the bar stool where we fell in love. Now the jukebox still remembers, and the bartender does too. He says nobody ever danced like the night he saw us too. But time has ways of changing things, like it always does. Still that stool sits empty now, where we once found love. Sometimes when the night runs quiet and the road brings me back through, I sit down for just a moment, like I used to sit with you. And I swear I hear your laughter through the music from above, still echoing forever from the night we fell in love. At the bar stool where we fell in love, memories remain like a melody that lingers through the years and through the pain. If I could turn the clock around, I'd thank the stars above for that night in that old barroom, at the bar stool where we fell in love. I've been chasing highway white lines since the day you said goodbye. Different towns and different barrooms under different neon skies. Every jukebox sings the same old tune about a love that slipped away. But every road I wander down still turns me back your way. Every mile still leads to you, no matter where I roam. Through every lonely town I pass, my heart keeps heading home. I can drive 1,000 highways under skies of endless blue, but every mile I travel still leads me back to you. There's a waitress in Oklahoma who swears she's seen my face before. Maybe she just saw the sadness walking through that diner door. I told her love's a long road and sometimes you get lost, but the hardest part of leaving is the love you never lost. Every mile still leads to you, like rivers to the sea. Every turn I take somehow brings your memory to me. I've tried outrunning heartache, but there ain't no road to truth, 'cause every mile I travel still leads me back to you. Maybe you're out there somewhere under the same moon tonight. Maybe you're dancing slowly under some dim barroom light. If the wind carries a melody from some old song we knew, maybe you'll hear my heart's
still calling out for you. So I'll keep rolling onward till this wandering life is through, with your memory riding shotgun like it always used to do. And if love's a winding highway, Lord, I finally learned the truth. No matter where I end up, every mile still leads to you. Every mile still leads to you, across the passing years, through every broken promise and every trail of tears. If I could find the road again, where love once felt so true, I'd follow every mile till it led me back to you.
There's a little piece of paper tucked behind my driver's license, edges worn from years of travel, faded soft by time and distance. It's you standing by that river, hair blowing in the summer wind. Lord, I swear when I look at it, I'm right back there again. Your photograph in my wallet goes everywhere I go, through every town and lonely mile, down every winding road. When the nights get long and quiet and the whiskey's running low, I just look into your smiling eyes in that photograph I hold. We were leaning on that old fence, watching fireflies appear, talking about forever, like forever lived right here. But the world had different plans, like it sometimes tends to do. Now the only place I'm holding you is in that picture of you. Your photograph in my wallet still keeps my heart in line, like a little piece of heaven frozen there in time. When the road feels cold and endless and I've got nowhere to go, I just look into your smiling eyes in that photograph I hold. Maybe somewhere you're still laughing under some wide Texas sky. Maybe someone else is holding the love I let slip by. But every road I travel, every barroom neon glow, still leads me back to that old picture from so long ago. Someday this old leather wallet might finally fall apart, but that little faded photograph will still be in my heart. 'Cause a love like ours don't vanish, it just quietly remains, like a song the jukebox remembers when it calls your name. Your photograph in my wallet has traveled all these years, through every broken promise and every drop of tears. When the world feels cold and empty and the night moves slow, I just look into your smiling eyes in that photograph I hold. There was a jukebox blowing red and blue in that little bar on Maple Avenue. Smoke in the air and neon lights, playing songs about lonely nights. You walked in like a summer breeze, spun me round so easily. When the band played that old love song, we held on all night long. And the last slow dance we had still lingers in my mind. Your head resting on my shoulder, like we were frozen in time. The band kept playing heartbreak songs, but the world just faded away. All I remember now is the last slow dance we had that day. Your perfume drifting through the room, like a memory too sweet to soon. Your hand fit right into mine, like it had been there all my life. We moved slow across that floor, like we danced 1,000 times before. But somewhere between the steel guitar, I knew goodbye wasn't far. And the last slow dance we had still echoes in the dark. With every note the fiddle played, lift the shadow on my heart. The band kept playing one more tune, like it knew love wouldn't stay. All I remember now is the last slow dance we
that day. If I could turn the clock around, I'd meet you on that dance hall ground, hold you close and never let that old song reach its end just yet. But time keeps moving like it does, leaving only what love was. Still one memory softly plays through the haze of yesterday. And the last slow dance we had still lingers inside my soul. Every lonely midnight hour, when the old regrets unfold, the band stopped playing long ago, but my heart still hears that sway, forever holding on to the last slow dance we had that day.
There's an old bar down on Highway 9 where the jukebox still remembers you and I. Same cracked floor, same neon light, but your shadow ain't been here tonight. I still sit where we used to be, with this old guitar across my knee. And every chord I play somehow still calls your name out loud. If these strings could find you, they'd travel every lonely mile, through every smoky honky-tonk, just to see you smile. If this old song could reach you like your whisper used to do, I'd play it every night of my life. If these strings could find you. Your photograph's still in my case, faded edges, but I know that face. Summer dress and wild brown hair, like the wind was living there. Lord, we were young and time was slow, back when love was all we'd know. Now the road keeps rolling on, but your memory tags along. If these strings could find you, they travel every lonely mile, through every dusty roadside town, just to see you smile. If this old song could reach you somewhere past the blue, I'd play it every night of my out where the sunset falls on some porch with different walls. Maybe you don't remember me or the way this used to be. But every night when the lights go low and the last call echoes slow, this old heart starts singing true, like it always did for you. So if the wind carries a melody through some quiet Tennessee, and a lonely song drifts through your door like a voice you heard before, that's just me and these old strings saying all the unsaid things, every chord still pulling through, trying to make its way to you. If these strings could find you, they'd cross every line of blue. Through the miles and years between, just to bring my heart to you. If this old song could reach you, like those nights we once knew, I'd play it till the stars fall down. If these strings could find you, if these strings could find you, I'd never play them blue. Every song would sound like home if these strings could find you.